Round and balancing some tires. First off, you gotta kick the legs in underneath for the lift. Find the pinch weld underneath the car. The smaller the car, the easier it is. Trucks, you have to find the frame underneath. You don't use the pinch weld on the truck. Use the frame. Kick it under, kick it under. I wasn't supposed to be filming this at work, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do to shine. Get your line ready, get your gun ready, figure out what socket you need for a vehicle. Try to speed things up a little bit so you guys wouldn't have to sit through all of this. So, getting the wheels off, and make sure you wear your mask. You don't want to get nobody sick out here. Next, you gotta get the valve core out of the wheel. Hopefully you have a valve core tool. Next best thing other than that is stab the tire with a knife, which you'll see I have a knife in my pocket. But anyway, so get that off. Then you have to get your wheel weights off. Sometimes it's on the edge of the wheel, sometimes it's inside of the wheel. You gotta use the shovel on your machine to break the bead. We have a fancy machine at my job, so we don't have to use the old school style. The machine will drop a hook down and get the outer bead up for you off the tire. Then you get the lower bead off by lifting the wheel up and dropping the hook. And you always want to watch out for your TPMS sensor so you don't break them. Where I work at, you know, we can get them. They're readily available, but small shops, if you break it, you have to buy it half the time. Make sure you got some tire grease. Grease up both sides of the wheel. Push it on. Make sure you got the right side of the tire. You know, there's the inside and the outside in most cases. Get it on there. Get the tire set on. Over the dove's back, under the dove's head. Get yourself a tire hook or the tire blade, the metal blade, to hold it down and swing it around. When you get to the balancing machine, you have to make sure you have the core for the center to hold the tire on steady as you tighten it down, so when it spins, it won't come off, and it's on the right setting, so you can measure inside of the tire, get it balanced. Keep yourself a tire in rotation is what I like to say. You know, get them all off, line them up, do one after the other like an assembly line. That way you're not wasting time. And in most cases, you can get a car done under 20 minutes if you're not kidding around. Air it up. The bead's going to make a popping sound. In most cases, you have to pull the tire up from the center of the wheel to the top, and you push down the button or a pedal on the side of your machine quickly, and it'll give a quick gust of air and pop the tire up for you. And if that doesn't work, in most cases, you get to have a cheetah or some kind of air cannon. So I got my weight measurements cut out, slap it on the wheel. Our machines are Hunters, by the way. You know, let it back down, let it balance out. It'll say okay, or if it's not okay, then it'll tell you to add more weight. I'm on to my second wheel. If you noticed, I pushed it down to make sure that the bead was popped. Sorry about the camera angle. But, you know, you can still tell what I got going on if you're a tire guy or you're trying to learn how to be one. Here we go, better camera angle. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Anybody that takes time to watch my video, it's not the best quality. I'm sorry, I will make another one. But if you notice what I did, I greased one side. Grease the other side. That was a little bit lazier way of going about it. Swing the arm around. Pop that tire over the dove's back, under the dove's head. You can use that pry bar like I said, or you can use your hands even, as I demonstrated right there. Now lift it up. Bam. Get that bead set up. Air it up. That takes a long time and I hate it. Most tires you want to get around 40 PSI. It's a good rule of thumb. For trucks you can probably go 50 depending on how big the tire is. Maybe 55 PSI. I'm waiting. Ooh, it takes a while to get that done sometimes. I'm getting my air core, my valve core, I mean. Just chilling, waiting for it. All right, here we go. Don't forget your cap, by the way. Wheels look tacky without a cap on it. I personally don't care what color the cap is. I save them all. If I take them off wheels, you might have a green one, a silver one, a black one, and an orange one, but you're gonna have caps. So I got that one. It's finishing up, and then I put my next one in motion. Get this bad boy off, wheel it out the way. Second one's coming. Here we go. Always prepare for your next move when you're working on tires. And if you're in a situation where you work at a shop and the customer's waiting in the waiting room, the quicker you can learn to do this, the better. Save your shop some money, save you some time, and keep people from standing over you when you work. Here we go. Once I finish these wheels, it's time to put them on. Some wheels like Mercedes or even this Jeep, sometimes they have the lug nuts that are screw in. There isn't a stud sticking out, so the whole thing is a stud. You screw it in there, get it held down, and boom. We're all done, folks. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. If you saw something I didn't do, feel free to go ahead and leave some comments. Tell me what you guys would like to see me do next. Thanks.